Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Because Wrestling. We are living in a post-takeover world, Jack. How you feeling?
What takeover? You didn't specify.
I didn't I said post-takeover.
Well, you know.
Takeover Portland.
Portland.
Oregon.
No, it was a fantastic show.
Maybe, in my opinion, second best takeover ever. Maybe.
What being first, Dallas?
New Orleans.
Which one was New Orleans?
The Gargano Ciampa won. Gargano Ciampa won the 6-man ladder match. I got 5 stars. There was, what was the title match on that card? It was Almas and Black for the title. Yeah, it's really good. New Orleans is the best one.
Probably, but no, it was very close. I'd go tied second with Dallas. I have a soft spot for Dallas.
Why? Nakamura and Zayn, is it?
Nakamura, Zayn, and
I love that match too.
I love Balor's entrance with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's one thing they've kind of done away with in terms of takeovers, like the big theatric entrances now.
I suppose money-wise, I suppose it's kind of a budget thing, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. You know.
I suppose they have a TV deal now.
Yeah.
Maybe Mania weekend would bust something out.
Maybe. Remember McIntyre even came out with the NYPD choir.
Scottish thing, yeah.
And
the kilts.
Yeah, like he went out with the New York Police Department. And
he did, yeah.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn. But so Takeover happened on Sunday. And yeah, it was a weird one. It was one that people were, looking forward to, but they were also kind of, wary of, because it was, it was on a Sunday instead of a Saturday. It was 6 matches instead of 5. They were like, oh, they're deviating away from the formula.
Yeah.
What do we go? Oh no! But it turned out okay. It was really good.
Yeah, there wasn't a bad match on the card.
No, every single match was good. I enjoy. Usually there's one match. There's never really a bad match, but there's always one match I'll switch off for.
I can only ever think of one bad takeover match.
Can I guess it?
Go on.
Was it Austin Aries and Baron Corbin?
Yeah. That was the one bad takeover match I can ever remember.
Yeah, I remember that one too, and I wasn't a fan. Maybe if I look back on it now, I'd probably find something good with it. But yeah, I remember watching it being. Was that Dallas as well? Wasn't it? I think it was.
Maybe. Was it?
I think it was. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But
no, I think it was. I think Rude won the title that night, or else Rude debuted the same night.
No.
Or was the debut of Nakamura? I know it was Aries' debut.
Oh, that the one of for.
Whatever one Corbin Aries was on. I know.
Well, Corbin was gone when Rude debuted.
Okay. So I just remember that Aries debuted the same night as a big debut, and it kind of just
took away from
his.
I think it was Dallas.
Yeah, it might have been Nakamura. Yeah.
But so yeah. So the first match, we'll go through kind of briefly match by match. The first match was the NXT North American title match. Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic in Big Men Who Can Flip. The sequel. No, it was the musical.
Fourth now.
But no, it was I say Big Men Who Can Flip. They are, but it was much more than that. It was.
They're not at all capable of having a bad match. I think
two of them together.
I could watch them wrestle for years.
And Keith Lee. I tweeted this out during the show, but I wholeheartedly believe now that Keith Lee is the best athlete on the entire WWE roster. The entire roster, he's the best athlete. He's the man's a freak. The man is a freak.
He's a freak, but there's a lot of freaks.
He's a genetic freak.
You can't look past Brock Lesnar when you think.
No, Brock's second.
Brock is number 1.
Brock's second. Keith trumps him, I think. Keith trumps him.
When Brock went and tried out for the Minnesota Vikings.
That was years ago.
But bear in mind, he was
years
3 weeks removed from fracturing his ribs in a motorcycle accident.
That's toughness.
And he ran the 100-meter dash in an Olympic qualifying time.
That was years ago, Jack.
Still, the man is a freak.
No, Brock is a freak. Like,
Could Keith Lee right now go in and win the UFC heavyweight title in 3 fights?
I don't know. Maybe he has to maybe if he trained.
I don't know. I think Brock Lesnar is still.
I don't know. Keith Lee is just.
He's a freak.
Defies laws.
He is a freak, but like
Keith, you have to think. You have to imagine. You have to keep in mind as well that Keith Lee is like. You know, Brock is about 290, 295. Like, he has about 50 pounds on him too. Like,
yeah, but no, he is a freak. I don't know if he's the best athlete they have.
You maintain that Brock is better.
Brock could go Seth.
I'd go Ricochet over Seth.
Ricochet, yeah, you could.
Because I've seen Ricochet lift Keith Lee.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
I think Ricochet is one that people don't talk about. I think Ricochet is up there.
I think Ronda Charlotte when she's
Bianca Belair. Montez Ford and Bianca Belair are gonna have such athletic children.
Yeah.
If they're not bloody world champions at whatever they want to do.
Well, there's plenty of people. Even Kevin Owens for the way he is.
Cesaro,
yeah, Cesaro's a freak. Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
He's just been around so long that you forget that he's
used
a
to
freak.
It's just you're just used to it. Yeah.
Like the man used tightrope walk around the ring.
Yeah.
Like that's just unheard of.
I'm trying to think of other people now off the top of my head.
Do you remember that ladder match where I think it was WrestleMania 22 or else it might have been the first one?
Up him.
Yeah, but remember where he was like springboarding and landing on the ladder?
That was 22, yeah.
Jerry Lawler was like, he's like Spider-Man.
Yeah. That scream that Jerry Lawler does.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic.
Dijakovic is up there as well, Pratley.
He actually is, yeah. Fuck, yeah.
How big he is.
He did the craziest thing in that match when he did the springboard senton from the ring to the outside and in between the two tables.
Yeah.
Like, when you realise how big the two of them are, like, to get that right, like, if he was, like, just a bit to the left and the right, he would have rammed himself into the table, like, neck first. But yeah, no, seriously good match. Keith Lee gets the win after Dijakovic can't get him up for the Feast Your Eyes, which allows Keith Lee to hit the Big Bang Catastrophe, get the pin, and then after the match they shake hands, hug, and Keith Lee helps Dijakovic, which I thought was great. Helps him up onto the ropes to do his poses and stuff. So yeah, Keith Lee, North American champion going forward. Where do you think this is? Where do you think Keith Lee ends up for Tampa Bay WrestleMania weekend?
I don't know. It's an interesting one. Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, maybe. But I think Dream's going for the title. I think it's gonna be Cole and Dream. Spoilers for later on the show if you haven't seen it, but you know.
Cole and Dream, maybe. It's hard to call because
I think Dream's gonna win this feud with Strong, and then he'll like work his way up through the Undisputed Era kind of way, like. Or maybe go for Keith being like maybe.
What do you do with Balor then? Go Balor Lee.
Yeah, maybe. But it feels like, I don't know though, because it feels like Balor feels like main event now, like.
Yeah.
Maybe
do you go Balor Cole?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you go a 4-way between Ciampa, Gargano?
That's the great thing though, isn't it? Like that, it's really unpredictable. Like, so, like we have to tune in now to see.
Yeah. No, it's and it's live tonight, so.
Oh yeah, shit. I forgot it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
But so Keith Lee wins the title, or pretends the title in a great match. I loved as well that he was on WWE backstage last night, and Mark Henry was on, and Mark Henry and Keith Lee are just looking at each other, being like, "You are my father. You are my son."
Talk about athletes, fucking Mark Henry.
See the promo, the promo package actually, or like the video package for Lee and Dijakovic, and it was Mark Henry bigging him up, like.
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's like proper, like really good use of a legend.
Oh yeah.
Because like it's Mark Henry being like.
Was he wearing his salmon jacket?
No, he wasn't. No, unfortunately. But he was like.
I have a left jacket.
But he was like, these two men are redefining what it means to be a big man, and like He just hypes the two of them up, like,
Yeah.
and it just makes it sound so much better. So yeah, that was that. The next match after that was the street fight between Tegan Knox and Dakota Kai. A match that I was looking forward to, but I actually didn't think it would be this good.
Yeah.
It was.
This was a fantastic match.
It was really good. It was really fun. Like,
Yeah.
really, it was like a
Dakota
good.
Kai is so good.
Yeah, she is.
Like-
I always had a soft spot for her.
Yeah.
I always had a soft spot for Dakota Kai. Like, I maintained that she should have been the one to end Shayna Baszler's title reign.
Yeah, and that was when she was a face.
Yeah.
But she's even better as a heel, I'd go on to say. Like,
Yeah, no, she's really good. Like, I mean, like, the match was good. There were some creative spots. Tegan Knox did exceptionally well as like the baby face who has been done wrong. Like she didn't come off as like the typical baby face. She was like, I'm going to kill you because like you've betrayed my friendship. Like,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, which is I love when like baby faces, like, the baby face doesn't necessarily have to be 100% good all the time. You know what I mean? Like, like if they've been betrayed or they've been stabbed in the back. Like, I mean, you have a right to be pissed off and to like seek retribution. So no, great match. Ending came where Tegan Knox made the stupid mistake of hitting her finisher and having Dakota Kai dead to rights and not pinning her, being like, I want to punish her some more. And that's when you know that like shit's gonna go, like, you know, this isn't gonna go Tegan's way. So she sets up a table, puts a chair around Kai's neck, heads up to the top rope, and then she's assaulted by the debuting Raquel Gonzalez, formerly Reina Gonzalez from the Mae Young Classic. I didn't know who she was. Pretty much.
You thought it was Tessa Blanchard?
I thought it was Tessa Blanchard. I really thought it was Tessa Blanchard at the start. I don't know why. Just the way I looked, I saw black hair, and I don't know. But commentary said, "Oh, it's Raquel Gonzalez," and then but the crowd didn't really know who it was either. And she chokeslammed Tegan Knox off the top rope into one of the nastiest table spots I've seen in a long time. Knox hits the like side of the table,
Yeah.
and clips it over, and oh Jesus, rough. I'm not doing it justice. You're better off seeking it out and watching it.
Yeah.
And Kai pins her. Kai picks up the win, but Kai looks visibly confused by this as well. So we'll see where it goes tonight probably, and see like what, you know, if Kai has any explanation for this, if Gonzalez has any explanation for this, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. But great match. I don't think the feud's over, or like I said when we were doing our predictions, I think like this is kind of like a Ciampa Gargano feud where we can come back to it, you know, every few months, you know, that like they keep coming into each other kind of way. Like I wouldn't mind now if the two of them went off and did separate things, as in like Kai went off and just racked up more few wins. Knox maybe took some time off to heal her injuries or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like post WrestleMania, then you could have Kai gunning for the title then off Rhea Ripley or Charlotte Flair, who knows.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I'd have a build that way. But anyway, we'll see where this goes. Next up was the big old blow off grudge match between Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano, and this was class. I thought this was really, really good. I saw a lot of people criticizing it online though, saying that like it was really slow to start and blah blah blah. But it's what like a good wrestling match is, like, you know. It
doesn't need to be fucking explosive.
No, it's building. It's building a
story.
Like, yeah, you're watching like you're watching a 25-minute kind of, you know, performance. You know what I mean? You don't just show the climax at the very start. Like, you have to build to it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a really good match. Like, just a reminder of how good Finn Balor can really be when he's left. And I like it. It really makes you wonder why he was ever babyface. Why was Finn Balor ever babyface? He's such a good heel. He's such a natural heel.
Yeah, same with Seth.
And should never be a babyface. Like Finn, like he was fine as a babyface, but like
Finn's a better heel than Seth is, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Finn is just a natural.
He's a pure heel, isn't he? Like Seth's kind of annoying, whereas Finn is Finn. You just.
I've stopped doing that.
But Well, we'll talk about Seth Rollins in a while, but like the like Finn Balor, like oh man, he's so good. He's so good, and Johnny Gargano too. Johnny Gargano's getting a lot of flack at the moment for being like he kicks out of too much. That like he kicks out of like finisher after finisher after finisher.
Yeah, but it's still good. Like, it's good
But look,
story.
he's justified it now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in due course. But yeah, no, what a match. The two of them just back and forth. You know, like just like you're better off just watching them. I could describe them all day long, but you know it's not going to do justice. Really, like you're better off just going onto the WWE Network and watching them. But no, really, really good match. Finn Balor gets the win. Kind of an out of nowhere win, like kind of like he just pulled it out the bag kind of thing. Hits the 1916.
It's good for Balor though.
Yeah,
I felt like he needed this win.
yeah. I picked Gargano to win this, but like I've no problem with Balor winning either. Like I like that they're actually like because like it makes sense, doesn't it? Because like Balor spent the last 4 years on the main roster.
Yeah.
Mixing it up with the likes of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and like the best of the best of, like in WWE's eyes, the best of the best. Like it makes sense that when he comes back down to the developmental brand, I know it's not anymore, but like you know what I mean. That like he should be like really hard to beat. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Finn Balor gets the win. I'm interested to see where he's the one I'm most interested to see where they go from here. I think like it's. Yeah, I don't know where he. I actually really don't know. I hope he's on the. He should be on the WrestleMania weekend card. Like he should.
Well, he will be, but
I really don't know where he will be on the card. Though.
Unless you give him a debut in
Killer Cross,
maybe.
Timothy Thatcher.
Yeah, if you give him one of them,
they have to win though, don't they?
Yeah,
not necessarily, I suppose. Yeah.
If you take
if it's Killer Cross, he should win.
Maybe, but if you took Balor to a really, really tough match,
yeah,
says a lot too. Because
if it's Thatcher, that work.
Yeah,
but I think because Thatcher work for some reason, Timothy Thatcher works as an underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though he's like even though he's the toughest bastard living.
Do you not think he's gonna go with Imperium?
Thatcher?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they're putting him on NXT America.
That'd be so strange.
Yeah, I mean he should be on Imperium, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
I'd have him oppose Imperium.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, that's what Imperium music is. But I think I'd have him oppose Imperium. I'd have him go for Walter. Yeah, being like you left me behind.
They still doing these?
Interestingly enough, I think I'm right in saying this. At the next WXW show, I think there's a tag match, and it's Walter and some Japanese guy. I can't remember his name. Apologies. Versus Thatcher and some other Japanese guy.
Interesting.
So yeah, I don't know if it's the case that like I don't keep up to date with WXW, so I don't know if it's the case that they've left Thatcher out in the cold kind of way. Like
yeah, maybe.
But so yeah, we'll see where that goes. We'll see where Balor ends up. We forgot this at some point in this melee of matches. It was announced that NXT UK Takeover Dublin has been announced.
And you can't go.
I can't go.
Yeah, god damn it.
I can't go. It's on April 26th, and I have a college exam April 27th, so I can't go.
I'm going to do all my power to go. By myself,
off
I
you
don't
go.
care.
By all means, go. But
a live NXT takeover in stone's throw away from where we are.
The short bus drive.
3-hour bus journey from where we are.
Yeah.
NXT takeover.
The closest we'll ever be to one, probably.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do all I can.
SummerSlam could be in Wembley soon. Who knows?
Whether we can get into England now is another fucking story.
But yeah, they announced the next NXT UK takeover, and it will be in Dublin on April 26th.
That's huge.
Very excited for that. Very
huge
excited for that.
In terms for Irish wrestling. You look at who they have now. You know, it's basically down because of what's after happening in with the likes of Becky Lynch and with the likes of Finn Balor and Jordan Devlin's the Cruiserweight champion now, Sheamus, like all these people.
Fit Finley's running the show backstage.
Like it's all these people that have made this possible.
Yeah,
it's going to be huge. I mean, like you can say about how like NXT UK and stuff is damning for like independent wrestling scene and all that. But this is going to be a huge milestone in Irish wrestling.
Sure, it's class as well though, and it'll be really good for. Why I think this will be really good for Irish wrestling, like like as a whole, is I think it'll give a worldwide audience a glimpse of Irish fandom, of like Irish fans.
Yeah.
Why Irish fans are often called the best in the world at anything, no matter what we support.
And you see it. You saw it a few years back with the UFC when they came to Dublin. With
5 years ago that was.
With McGregor Brando, and they've gone back twice since. But like, I think it's going to be the same way where
you see with Bellator as well. Bellator in Dublin Saturday actually, but like every time they come back, it's
wild. And like I think the crowd and WWE and stuff, this will open the door for a lot more events in Dublin, I feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think people will want to book shows in Dublin now.
Yeah, and not just WWE. I think AEW, if you
maybe
we'll keep that. Will
apparently they are doing a tour of the UK next year.
AEW.
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes says that there is one in the works.
Yeah,
but it won't be taped. Like it'll be like live shows.
Yeah.
But like if they're doing United Kingdom, like they could just
hop
over. Like
I went to an Inside the Ropes show with Cody Rhodes. It must be 3 years ago now, just after he left kind of WWE, and it was in Cypress Avenue in Cork, and he said that WWE and major wrestling promotions should be running towns like Cork.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hold him to his word.
Well, hunt him down.
He said that. I don't know, was he just pandering to the crowd?
Probably.
But he said, so I'm holding him to it. We're eventually going to build an event centre there that's been 6 years in the making.
So yeah. Why not? Just do it in fucking Cork.
Or do somewhere close.
Live at the Marquee. But but
in the Opera House.
Yeah.
Mill Street.
So yeah, I don't know. Cypress Avenue. But 100 people attending.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, because that's the thing, like, it is kind of a shame that, like, anytime anything comes here, like, it's Dublin, but they just, like, they have the arena, like, so.
Well, yeah, we don't have the facilities for it.
We don't have an indoor place for it, like.
No. And
they need to pull the finger out and build one.
Build that event centre that they're talking about building.
Build it and they will come.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this show leads to a lot more in terms of Irish wrestling and in terms of shows being in Ireland, like live shows. Because WWE have been running house shows here for years, but like we've never gotten it. Did we get a Raw? Did we get one live Raw?
No, it's always in England.
Yeah, I thought we might have got one Raw.
No, we never got a Raw.
Interesting.
Never got a Raw. No, not a live one anyway.
Yeah,
like a televised one. But so yeah,
it'll all go down. I'm interested to see how it's shot because the
Tree Arena.
The Tree Arena is a weird venue.
I thought about this too. I was like, the Tree Arena is weird. It's like domed or something.
Yeah, like you look at the UFC and it's always weird in the UFC entrance wise. But see, then again, the UFC don't have a stage, whereas
WWE have a walkway.
WWE do. So
like, I'm not worried. Like, if they can do a baseball stadium, they can do this.
Oh yeah, they can. No, they will work their way around it. But I'm interested to see if we get a Triple H promo at it. I'd go up for that alone.
Was he at the? Did he do one in Cardiff or Blackpool?
Maybe.
I know he did the first Blackpool. I think.
Yeah.
He was there. Like, he was at the last He was at the last takeover. Cause remember he was in the Skybox.
Oh, he was.
Thing.
Yeah.
So he was there. Imagine it. Oh, Triple H
he
there, and I don't go there. Oh my God, no. And he will be. Yeah. He will be. Big Paul. We share a birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah, NXT Takeover.
And William Regal.
War Games!
Oh man. He came out. I'd be such a happy man if he just came out at the end of the show and just goes, War Games!
Just like Tourette's at him. So yeah,
Like if AEW end up doing War Games, they have to get Regal. They can't have anyone else. Just load them.
Steven Regal.
Yeah. War Games!
Whoa, guys! But so yeah, NXT Takeover Dublin announced in April 26th.
In the Tree Arena.
In the Tree Arena. Oh god, I can't wait for the card to be announced. I just want to see who's wrestling. I genuinely.
Balor is announced for the tapings.
He's announced for the 6th and 7th tapings in Coventry.
So that means he's at least on the shows leading up to
which
Ireland.
which would imply that he's on the card.
Do you think we get? So we have Devlin.
Yeah.
We have Valkyrie now as well.
Yeah, she's on NXT UK. I don't think she'll get a match though.
I think she will.
I don't think she will.
She might get a dark match.
Maybe a dark match. Yeah.
She might get a dark match or else the pre-show match.
Yeah, but like she literally just signed as in like a week
Yeah,
ago.
but she's Irish. Put her on
I
the
know,
card.
yeah, but I wouldn't be.
I'd give her a dark match.
Yeah, she probably. I'd give her a dark match, but I don't think she'd be on the card.
Okay, but to see who we have in the roster. So we've Dane,
Killian Dane.
Dane.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting about him
because he's Northern Irish.
No, it's because he doesn't do anything. He takes like massive time, like not time off, but like time where he doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So you've Killian Dane, Finn Balor, Jordan Devlin, and Valkyrie are four kind of on the NXT roster.
NXT, yeah.
Anyone outside of that? Do you think we get a Becky Lynch? Do you think
I don't think Becky Lynch. I think Sheamus though.
I'd love to see.
I think Sheamus would. I think Sheamus would do it.
Imagine Sheamus fall.
I think he was asked this. I think he was asked recently, like, would he go down? Would he do? I think he said he wants to do some stuff in NXT UK because he wants to, because he knows a lot of them. Like, so, like,
imagine Walter.
Sheamus and Walter, two beefy boys.
You know what I could see?
Go on.
The UK Tag Team Champions are still
Wolfgang and Gats, like Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, yeah.
Mark Coffey and Wolfgang.
I think unless they've changed.
If we did that, them in the bar. Because Cesaro would be perfect as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Be a good match too. And if Gallus went over, it would just be huge. It would be huge for them. Like,
I still think we might get Becky. I don't know if she'll wrestle. But I think we might get
if the rumours are to be believed, she's taking some time off after Mania, and this is like just after Mania, like 3 weeks.
If she's taking time off, she's going home to Dublin, like.
Well, not necessarily. Like, I mean, like, the kind of rumor is that like they're taking time, like her and Seth are taking time off to tie the knot, and presumably go on a honeymoon. Do the old Finn Balor on it.
Yeah, but you have to marry the girl in her hometown. Like.
in her parish.
Yeah, marry the girl in her parish.
that's the tradition, Seth.
And then Seth can go to the
sermon. He can do sermon in the church.
Yeah, and then Seth can go to the Tree Arena and blow his knee out again.
Yeah, well, that'll happen in Dublin. But so yeah, maybe, but I wouldn't. I think Becky's the least likely. I think she's the least likely. Sheamus I could definitely see. Finlay. Get Finlay on.
Oh, imagine Funley's out.
Funley.
That's what OSW call him.
Funley. Get him out there. Why not?
Imagine.
He can be flown over, like.
But he
I'll never forget.
Imagine if we did Finlay William Regal.
I was just about to say. I was at a SmackDown Live event in 2005, and one of the matches was William Regal versus Finlay. Run it back, boys.
Yeah.
Tree Arena rematch. Oh, yeah. Think they sign anyone? Is there anyone you think they could sign in the meantime? Big Irish star.
Scotty Davis is the only one I can think of.
Scotty Davis is a big one, yeah.
Scotty Davis. Anyone else? Like Martinez signed.
Martinez signed to ROH, yeah.
Is there anyone else?
She's the only
free agency.
She's the only one like
who's good enough.
Like big enough, like big Irish there.
Scotty Davis is still.
I don't but I still think he has work to do. Like, as in, like,
I still think he's work to do, but like he's still very young.
Yeah,
and he's unbelievable.
They might do tapings actually. They can do tapings in Dublin, because I think that's usually the case. They do so they'll do the takeover, and then they'll do like the next 2 weeks worth of tapings or something
in Dublin. In the arena.
I think so. Yeah.
Same night, like.
Maybe the next night they might do the takeover, and then the next night do the tapings. I think
on a Monday.
I don't know. No, I don't know. But like, I remember when they did Cardiff, like the next set of tapings, I think were in Cardiff. Like,
Fair enough.
so
Suppose if they're all in, if they're all down,
they're all there.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so like I could see if that's the case, I could see Scotty Davis popping up on like an episode of like
Maybe.
of NXT UK.
Maybe. I don't know if I want him to be signed yet, though.
I don't want him to be signed either, but like he doesn't have to be to show up and wrestle a match or something. Like, just wrestle whoever, like anyone.
Trying to think of other Irish wrestlers that could get on the card.
Oh shit, who's your man? Oh, who is your man? Terry Thatcher. I'm thinking of. Do you know the guy who like he's from Dublin and he wrestles, like he does basically all of his work in OTT, and he's like he's really good. Like he's really good. Like, but he's really like, it's hard to describe him. He actually had a match in OTT with Timothy Thatcher.
Oh really?
And it was Thatcher versus Thatcher, but like he's really small and skinny, but he kind of moves around, like he's quick, like he's good. Terry Thatcher's good. He's had some bangers with Mark Haskins.
Yeah,
he has some really good matches with Mark Haskins.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see the card.
Because like obviously there's not that many big Irish names.
Like if you're bringing Balor to the tapings, then I think it'll probably, if you're bringing Balor over, it's going to be Balor Walter.
I think it'll be Balor Bate. I think it's Balor Bate because Bate has a genuine gripe with him because he killed his partner Trent.
True. Then Bate would have to beat him.
I think Bate would win too. Yeah.
Not in Ireland though. You're doing Ireland and England. And
oh Jesus! Yeah. Riots would ensue.
See, Pete Dunne wrestles on it.
No.
The Bros are with. Oh, bring him back. Oh, please.
No, that won't happen. Gibson's going to be there.
Zach Gibson.
He announced he says he has unfinished business with Dublin because like the last time he was in OTT or something, like he literally just got like he just wouldn't let him talk. So I think GYZ will be there, or GYV will be there. Yeah, but anyway, back to Takeover Portland.
Yep.
We'll talk more about Takeover Dublin in the coming weeks as more stuff comes out about it. But where was I? So next after this was the NXT Women's Championship match between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, and this was, I want to say, the best women's match in NXT in a while.
The Bianca Belair and
Ripley and Belair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a better one. Like the last really good one. Because I love Shayna Baszler, but her matches were very formulaic, and like there was never, like, you knew what you were getting with a Shayna Baszler match. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Maybe I'm trying to think. I don't even know.
I did like Baszler Belair, that match.
Yeah, that's it. Because it was different, but like. No, but this match, I thought this was really good. I thought this was just a great match, and like Bianca Belair is a fucking star, man. She is so good. She's really won me over in the last like 6 months.
No, yeah, she's
because I remember when she first started like coming to like the forefront of the women's division in NXT, I was kind of like, yeah, she's grand, but whatever. But like she's really, really won me over. Like I really think she's great. I think I think she's a star. Like I think I would genuinely take her off NXT and just put her on Raw or SmackDown and like push her, like,
Yeah.
I really would. Like I think she's class. I think she's really class. I think she has it all.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Like she can go in the ring. See, apparently she did a 450 the first week of wrestling training. Apparently, like her very first week of learning to wrestle, because she was Up Down Down, or she was either on the New Days podcast, or she was she was Up Down Down.
It was Up Down Down because I listened to the New Days podcast, but she wasn't on.
It was on Up Down Down, but she was with Woods, and they were talking, and Woods was saying something about doing a moonsault or something, like, and saying like he was like, oh, doing this is like doing a moonsault on your first day of wrestling training, and Belair was like, to be fair, I did a 450 my first week, and he was just like, what?
Yeah.
But no, I think she's great. And Ripley's good too. I like Ripley.
Yeah. I would have preferred if Bianca Belair won after my pitching last week.
In Josh and Stu's thing, I put her down. I put Belair down.
Yeah.
I took the gamble.
I like.
Because you won me over completely with
And
that.
I just don't like now that we have fucking.
That we have to build to it now.
Yeah.
Well, there can't be. There won't be a women's title match on the takeover. I say. Surely not. Like maybe just to put that final seed of doubt in. Like.
Yeah. Then you're running out of titles, like, because you're running out of matches.
For which?
For a takeover, like, because if you take one title match out.
Yeah, but like, think about it. Like, I mean, we've got Gargano Ciampa now to build to. We've got NXT title to build to, tag titles to build to, North American title to build to, and like you can fill the feuds like.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like you know, I don't think it's an issue to take a title off. You can put a cruiserweight title match on it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
You forget that's there now, but
Yeah.
so yeah, what was I say? Yeah, Rhea Ripley retains with an avalanche riptide to pick up the pin, and then after the match, Charlotte Flair jumps her from behind, holds up the NXT Women's title, and accepts her challenge for WrestleMania, and it's official now: Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania for the NXT Women's title. Buzzing for that. I think that's going to be great.
Yeah,
that's going to be really good.
Apparently, Vince's call.
Yeah, apparently because Triple H was asked about it in the post takeover scrum that he does, and Triple H was asked about the whole Rhea Charlotte thing. Why did he come to that? Why? And he was like, I didn't. He was like, Vince. This is Vince, 100% Vince, which is interesting, but it's also it kind of makes me scared that Charlotte's gonna win.
I think she will. Yeah.
Do you think she's winning?
Yeah.
Because it's Vince's god.
Yeah. And Charlotte lost last year's WrestleMania, so they have to get them back. I'll always have to give Charlotte.
You're so pessimistic.
It's not pessimism. It's realism. I was the only one that said Charlotte was going to beat Asuka 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Need I remind you, because I stuck with the formula to never go against Charlotte Flair.
Yeah. I mean, she could win because it's a way. It's a way to get ratings on NXT as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
I think there's a few moving to NXT after
Mania. Do you think so?
I think Kevin Owens is
going to go. That's been rumored for a while.
Cesaro.
Cesaro should.
Yeah.
If anyone should, it's Cesaro.
Yeah, and I think there might be one or two.
Cedric Alexander should go. I know he's not a big star. I know he wouldn't draw ratings, but he should go. Yeah. He needs to figure out what to do with himself.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I think you could send one or two then to Raw or SmackDown then.
Send up
yeah,
Bianca Belair.
Bianca.
If Charlotte's going down, Bianca should go up.
Yeah.
Ow.
Bianca. You looking at
UE maybe.
Yeah, I'd like to see UE.
It's kind of bad. It's kind of it's weird in a way that if you send up UE, that's 4 people then gone.
Yeah. You do have a big roster there, though.
There is, and there's a lot of people in NXT now who aren't taking up TV time, who could.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Kushida.
But not even the likes of Kushida. When you think about Bronson Reed and Sam Shaw.
Yeah.
And all these guys who are signed but they're still not being used. You know what I mean? So yeah, no. I could definitely see it happening. So yeah, anyway, moving on from the women's title match, we had the co-main event, the NXT tag titles. The tag champions, Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, taking on the Broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne.
How much fish can Bobby Fish fry?
Bobby Fish could fry fish.
I really want that T-shirt.
Really? It's really it annoys me.
Really?
It bugs me. Yeah.
I think it's funny.
I think it's stupid. I think it's so dumb. I really do. I think it's so stupid. It's not even funny.
It'd be stupid if the two of them did it. But it's just brilliant with Pete Dunne just.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's
just see when they came out in the
golf cart,
and you see when the
Brosermobile.
The two lads ran up the ramp and they were brawling.
Yeah.
But you see Matt Riddle threw the microphone at Kyle O'Reilly before he attacked him. And Kyle O'Reilly just sold him brilliantly. He was running at him and then fucking Riddle just throws the microphone and Kyle O'Reilly just.
That's a feud I want to see. Riddle and O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Whenever the two of them were in the ring on Sunday, they just had absolute magic exchanges together. So yeah, again another clinic of a tag team match put on by Undisputed Era, and just another great NXT tag team title match. Ends with a title change, the only title change of the night. The Roserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, becoming NXT tag team champions. And you know why I was so confident they were going to win? And it makes because the two of them hold their belts in a very specific way. So like Dunn puts it in his mouth and Riddle does it like kind of over his shoulder kind of way.
Yeah.
So I was like, they'll want that visual of the two of them doing their thing with it, like. But which they did for the Instagram then later on. So, but
I love the vignettes.
How we're going to get to Portland thing. Like,
Yeah. It's such an odd couple.
I like the car one. The Swan one was kind of stupid, and then the plane was hilarious because it was Triple H. Anything with Triple H is great.
I love how when he came on the screen, Triple H's music played.
Yeah,
like, he walks on the plane.
Every enters
every day to Motorhead.
The game. His playlist on Spotify is like just all his entrance music.
Yeah, 1, 2, it's on.
But yeah, so Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, new champions. Do you think they make it to Portland or make it to Tampa as champions?
Yeah.
Or do you think they break them up beforehand and have that match then at Tampa?
Tampa? No, it's too early.
Yeah, it probably is, isn't it?
If they're going to go with it now, they might as well go with it.
They should do the break up at Tampa though.
Who'd you turn heel? Riddle?
No, Dunne. Pete Dunne is such a natural heel.
Yeah, but go outside the box, like.
Yeah, you could, but like, Matt Riddle's like, nah, it's gonna be done, isn't it?
Bruh.
How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? Oh, shut up.
I think it's funny.
It's not funny. It's not even clever.
He's just like, Bobby Fish said fish.
Yeah, no, he just thought it was hilarious. Yeah. I know, because he's stoned, like, but But
it's Pete Dunne is the funny one. Like,
the funny. Stone faced. That man could, like, he would serve so well under torture. He's unbreakable. How, like, do you remember in the vignettes when Matt Riddle was like, let's put this boot in the boot.
Yeah.
And Pete Dunne's just like, don't do that.
Or he was like, isn't that what they say in London, Pete? And he's like, I'm not from London. Yeah.
His thick Brummy accent.
Yeah.
I'm not from London.
Yeah. It's so funny.
I'm not even from London. But yeah, no. They're another thing. I'm interested to see where they go.
Yeah.
Buzz
good match.
And finally, we'll talk about the main event. Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title. Just another great match. And I love how Ciampa, when the title's on the line, just turns it up to 11. That, like, he just absolutely just, goes crazy. Just has an absolute banger of a match because he knows Goldie's on the line. And he'll do anything for Goldie. And just, that wheelbarrow suplex spot into the announce table where, like, he just cracks his neck, of all things, off the corner of the announce table.
Yeah.
Horrible. Who okayed that? And, yeah, just so good. And I'll just talk about the finish. Like, just go watch the match. The match is great. And then the finish comes where Ciampa fights off Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era come down to cause interference. Ciampa fights him off, and then you get a ref bump, and you're like, oh no, what's happening now? And then the camera cuts, and Johnny Gargano is ringside in a DIY t-shirt, like, kind of cheering on Ciampa. And you're like, okay, yeah, Gargano's going to cheer him to the title now. Yeah. And then Gargano, the title's in the ring, and Ciampa goes to grab the title to use it as a weapon. And Gargano grabs it and is like, not this way, not this way. And he grabs it, and they're kind of like tugging at it, and Ciampa's looking at him like, kind of like, what are you doing? Get your hands off her.
Yeah.
And next thing, Gargano's face just kind of changes. He yanks the title off Ciampa. Ciampa's like looking at him like befuddled. And Gargano just nails him with the title. And Cole makes the cover 1, 2, 3. Cole retains, and Gargano is the one that cost Ciampa Goldie. Gargano has turned heel, and now we're getting Ciampa versus Gargano 4, but the heel face dynamic has been switched. What? Like, how has this happened?
Like it's amazing when you go back to 2 years ago, and we were having the conversation of Tommaso Ciampa can never be a babyface.
Yeah.
And now, not only is he a babyface, the guy who he said was the reason Ciampa could never be a babyface again is now the heel.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Pro wrestling's
perfect.
class.
It's like the perfect story.
Yeah, man.
Like, when this is done, you're going on. This has been going on for 3 years now.
Is it?
The
It was New Orleans, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Ciampa turned
Oh,
on
yeah.
Gargano
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Jeez. Yeah, shit.
And then his injury happened. And the
They
injury
could genuinely release like a
DVD.
box set, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I think it will happen.
Chronicle, like, how do you say the word?
In chronological order.
No, like a chronicle of the feud.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely could.
Like and I would like you could like because you could do it because you can go from when they started as a tag team, go through their big wins as a tag team, winning the tag titles.
You can see
their match in the CWC.
You can see it being like a showcase mode on 2K.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, because even their match in the CWC it's forgotten.
That's like it's the forgotten Ciampa Gargano match.
Unbelievable.
It's so good, yeah. That's a really good match actually.
But yeah, it's such a story. Like.
So yeah, I think it's fair to say that we're getting Gargano Ciampa at Tampa.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah, no, it's gonna be so good. And the Undisputed Era still have one gold left. One piece of gold left in the NXT title. So like that's fine because that's a natural storyline then where they're like they have to maintain the prophecy.
I'd love if I just can't wait until Ciampa's reunited with Goldie.
It's gonna be like Macho Man and
Liz, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. It's
like confetti will fall and what a man and what a title.
Yeah,
it's
because even when you go back to last year. When Gargano won the belt and Ciampa was there.
Yeah. And he came out and hugged him, yeah. In a neck brace.
Like, it's something else.
You little shit, Gargano. Yeah. Made me feel things. So, yeah, that was Takeover Portland. The next Takeover is Takeover Tampa.
I'm just thinking of all the stuff with Gargano and Ciampa.
Tonight, it'll start tonight now anyway.
No, but I'm just thinking of all the stuff that I just forgotten about down through the years, like when Gargano lost to Almas and got up to the top of the ramp and then Ciampa returned.
Yeah.
And hit him with the crutch. Right as the credits were rolling. You're like,
Ciampa's the guy who told you not to leave before the credits. Or leave during the credits. But so yeah. Watch NXT tonight. I bet there should be a good bump in the NXT ratings tonight. There should be.
Yeah. I think they might beat AEW. Oh no, Wardlow and Cody.
That's the only thing that's kind of throwing me.
Yeah, Wardlow and Cody.
There's a lot of good stuff announced for Dynamite tonight though, because we've got that. There's a tag title match between Hangman and Kenny and the Lucha Bros. And there's another big match announced, I think. There's an MJF promo announced, which is always good. Oh, Moxley and Cobb. That's tonight as well. John Moxley and Jeff Cobb is tonight.
Interesting. Yeah, but no, pro wrestling's winning there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know it's cliche, but the fans win. If you're a fan of wrestling, you're winning.
So that was NXT Takeover.
Yeah.
Is there any news or anything we have to talk about?
No, nothing's happened.
Nothing.
So I don't know. Is there anything you want to talk about off the top of your head?
I don't know. Let me get up some news there.
Well, one thing I'll talk about straight away that because we were talking about just briefly before this was there's been a few names rumored now for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Nothing confirmed. The only names that are confirmed are Batista and the NWO, Hogan, Nash, Hall, and is Waltman's going in, isn't he?
Yeah,
he is. Because he's getting 2 rings.
Yeah.
They're announced, right? They were announced back in December. I don't know if we discussed it on the podcast already, but it was rumored that the Bella Twins are going in and Jushin Thunder Liger's going in. And people were complaining about the Bella Twins going in, but not Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
I have no problem with the Bella Twins going in. Like, I mean, they've done.
If Liger's going in, who inducts him? I was trying to think of this.
Nakamura. Just makes sense, doesn't it? They're probably friends, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
No, they probably are friends. Tyler Breeze.
Yeah. Regal?
Maybe. Brian?
Maybe, yeah, someone like that.
But, like, in fairness, like, I have no problem with Liger going in either, because, like, Antonio Inoki got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Like, Liger...
I don't care, but Liger deserves to be in any wrestling Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but, like, Liger's done more for WWE than Antonio Inoki ever did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like,
Oh, but Sting has gone into... Like, you're going off based off a man's career.
I know, yeah, but, like... Yeah, I can forgive WCW, though, because, like...
Yeah, but Liger wrestled in WCW.
Did he win the Cruiserweight title? He did, didn't he? Yeah. So, yeah, no, I have no problem. Like, none of this is... The only names that are confirmed, like I said, are Batista and the NWO. So, rumored names now of the Bella Twins, and they'll both be pregnant.
Who inducts them, Brian?
I think they won't, because they'll... Well, maybe Brian... Because, like, I mean, suppose Nikki is his sister-in-law.
John Cena.
I would love it. I would pay money.
John Cena sucks.
I would pay money for that. I'd watch.
He'll be there.
I'd watch the Hall of Fame for that.
He's going to be wrestling that weekend, so he will be there.
We presume.
Well, he's on Raw, or he's on SmackDown next week, so he's setting up for Mania.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You'd hope so. But,
John Cena sucks.
I have a feeling like it probably won't. It'll probably be like Steph or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably something like that.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. AJ Lee. And then...
Oh, it could be Paige.
Yeah, I was thinking Paige, alright, yeah, maybe. But anyway...
no, it could be Natalia as well.
Why?
Total Divas and all that bullshit.
Like, if that's the case, you would just take anyone off Total Divas.
Eva Marie.
Which is the entire, like, women's roster.
Yeah.
Anyway... and then as of, like, yesterday, these two names have been rumoured to be going in, and they are the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, which is kind of a long overdue one.
And inducted by his son, probably.
I was thinking that, right, that his son...
Well, him, like, Tyson Kidd.
Natalia, maybe.
Natalia, Tyson Kidd.
They can get Brett in as well.
No, he's not going to do it after last year.
Yeah. We're splitting a tax.
Yeah.
And then the other name being rumoured is JBL, which is another completely justified, I think.
Who inducts him?
Mago!
You reckon?
No, Farouk.
Yeah, I forgot about Farouk.
Hans Simmons, surely.
Yeah. Taker.
No, God.
Could he do it?
What? No. Why would Taker do it? Because they're buddies and they wrestle a few times.
Would you think of JBL?
I think of Eddie Guerrero, to be honest.
Well, Eddie's not going to induct him.
Well, no shit, like, I think of Eddie Guerrero and then I think of Farouk. So, like, I think of the APA first, genuinely.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But if he's but then you could just... I think somewhere down the line the APA...
I don't think of Taker, anyway.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think of Taker.
I don't know.
You're not going to be Taker.
Bruce
Taker's
Pritchard could do it.
Induct JBL.
Bruce Pritchard was JBL's best man at his wedding, and
was he?
They owned a business together. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, could be Pritchard.
No,
surely Ron Simmons.
Yeah, but I could definitely see the APA going in again, like next year.
Yeah. So that like everyone's a two-time guy now.
No, see, you're inducting the JBL character then.
Yeah.
Not.
Is that not? Oh right. Yeah,
so Ron Simmons had nothing got to do with the JBL character.
I know, like, but like, so what? Like, Batista wants Finlay to induct him, like.
That's not going to happen. It's going to be. Well, I was going to say Rick, but they won't leave Rick on stage, I'd say, anymore.
Live Mike Rick, no.
Yeah, I'd love to see live Mike Rick.
It'll be Triple H.
Yeah. See, apparently he's rumoured to be coming out of retirement, Batista.
Again?
For that Saudi blood money.
Oh, what?
They're doing that tournament, he's rumoured to be in it.
What tournament?
They're doing some weird tournament thing for...
This one?
Yeah.
The 2-week trophy?
Yeah.
That's a Gauntlet match, it's already announced.
Yeah, but they haven't announced all the participants, apparently. And he's rumored to be in it.
Well, they haven't said that, but it's.
Did you not see that during the week?
That Batista's coming out.
That he's reported that he's going to be at the show. Like.
No.
Huh.
Fair enough. Maybe. If Batista's in it, it's such a jump in because it's like Eric Rowan and R-Truth are in that match. I know AJ is in there, but like whatever. So yeah. So we got the headliners, Batista and NWO. Batista is headlining, like fuck the NWO, because it's not WCW NWO, is it?
No,
it's WWE.
Well, it is.
It is and it isn't. Like
X-Pac was never in the WWE NWO. Well, he was, but not with Hall, Nash, and Hogan.
Yeah, true.
Hall, Nash, Hogan, and X-Pac were in the NWO and WCW.
Yeah,
but Bischoff should be going in as well.
Going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, of course, with the NWO, yeah, he should.
Oh, is it part of it?
Yeah.
Like? Was he ever like officially a member?
Yeah, he was.
Was he? Yeah.
Of course he was.
Yeah. No, but I always thought he was just the guy who endorsed them. Like he never really was.
No, he wore the T-shirt and everything, and he created the fucking thing.
Well, yeah, true. He should be inducting them anyway. If he's not going in,
he's not going to induct them. I don't think.
Who inducts him then?
DX, maybe.
The Big Show.
DX. He's another guy that you could argue should be in it.
And he was the fourth
member.
Yeah. So.
Like if X-Pac's going to be in there,
Big Show should induct him and be like, "What the hell?
Yeah,
what the hell, guys?"
Who else is there?
Because then he's the giant, isn't he?
Sting.
To induct him.
The NWO.
Yeah, no,
makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense. Like that's fine by me.
Yeah.
Triple H or Rick should induct Batista, not Finlay. God, no. Or maybe Mysterio, maybe Ray. You can make the argument.
Yeah, you can make the argument for Ray.
So who else would I say?
Randy.
Yeah, any member of Evolution really. Or Cena maybe. Maybe Cena.
Yeah.
There's lots who could induct Dave. Big Dave.
Taker is another one.
Yeah, he makes more sense for fucking Dave.
I don't think so. I think for JBL he makes a lot of sense.
Really? Do you really remember that feud?
As well.
Do you remember that feud so fondly?
But they're really good friends as well.
Yeah.
Two big Texans.
Two Texan boys.
They've been in the WWE.
Yeah, JBL is from Texas. He's actually from New York, is he?
No, he's Texas.
Yeah, he's from Texas. But yeah. No, I think I'm sticking with Ron Simmons for JBL.
Damn.
Yeah, because they love busting him out for these things. Like.
Wheeling him out.
They keep him caged in fucking Connecticut.
Pimping him out. He's in the office somewhere.
Do you see, actually, I remember this, you just read it when he said pimp, but like, do you see, there's some indie show going on, I don't know when, but it's all like old guys. It's all like...
It's not Joey Janela Spring Break.
No, it's not. It's like Wrestle Tent or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like all like... Who's announced like Road Warrior Animals announced and like one like even though they're both still active, one member of the Rock and Roll Express is announced. Like Ricky Martin's announced.
Robert Gibson.
And Robert Gibson's not. But they have. But anyway, like all these old guys, and but for some reason, and actually, on the poster it has like all these old legends of the business, and then Brian Pillman Jr. is there because they couldn't get Brian Pillman Sr. But like, so they were like, yeah, we'll just stick him in, no one will notice. But on the card they have announced Papa Shango and the Godfather because like they're two different people.
Charles Wright's working double duty.
So yeah, who inducts the Bellas? Alright, off the top of your head, I know who inducts the Bellas.
Brian.
You think Brian? Yeah, makes sense. Because, like, I mean, obviously Bree's his wife, but, like, Nikki's his sister-in-law.
Yeah.
So, Liger. These have all yet to be confirmed. Like, this might all be bullshit, like, but it probably is true. Like.
Liger, I would Nakamura, probably.
Nakamura's going to make sense to me, like.
See, then Nakamura
yeah, what's he going to say?
Speech?
True, actually, yeah. Forgot about that. Would Vince do it?
No.
Or recreate that famous picture?
No, there's no way Vince would do it.
No, they'll get some random...
Regal
might, yeah, Regal might be, actually, yeah. Tyler Breeze.
Only match.
Why not? I'm trying to think of, like, anyone from WCW who could do it.
What if they just bring in Minoru Suzuki to do it or something?
You're talking about Nakamura can probably speak better than Suzuki.
Yeah, true.
Um,
Kenny Omega.
yeah. I'm trying to think of like who would be around in
Mysterio. They've tagged together.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Mysterio might do it. Actually,
Mm.
it's not a bad shout. So yeah, Davey Boy is
Be the Hart Foundation.
the Hart family. Yeah,
Yeah, be one of them.
be all of them. It probably will be all of them because he's posthumous as well.
Bruce as well.
No, because he's posthumous as well. So he'll have to be like it'll be like a load of people accepting it for him. Like
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, the Hart family will accept it, but who'll induct them?
his wife, or his wife will accept it. Is his wife still alive? Brett's sister. Can't remember her name.
Not sure.
The dog, Matilda. No, I reckon they bring back Harry Smith for it. Like they bring back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he has to be in it. Son.
Like he should be up. He should be accepting it.
Yeah.
And then like have like Tyson Kidd, Natalia. Maybe Brett. Maybe Brett. If you promise him like the whole family be there, so like strength in numbers kind of thing.
Have Jake Roberts induct him.
Yeah.
Because remember him and Davey Boy Jr. got in a fight.
No.
Harry Smith like WrestleCon last WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, and he threw coffee on him or something.
Yeah, he got like done for assault and everything.
Yeah. Or have Shawn Michaels induct him. Induct Davey Boy.
Oh jeez.
Be like, remember when that time when I eliminated from the Royal Rumble? And then finally then JBL. I'm sticking with Big Ron.
I'll go Bruce. I think Bruce might induct him.
Yeah, Bruce is a good shit. Like, but so who's left? How many spaces is there even there? Like to like, you have the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Bellas the tag team? Do they count as the tag team, or are they the woman entrant?
I think they're killing two birds with one stone.
Maybe. Liger's the foreign person who. No, but like they always have like a foreigner who like never really did much. For you have the posthumous one.
Wonder who's getting the Warrior award.
That could be anyone. That could literally be anyone.
That could be you.
No, but like like it'll be just some person who's overcome some mad difficulty in their life. Like
you know who should get it?
The Warrior Award.
Yeah.
Like the actual
reason
it was incepted. Like
no, but if they're going this way of overcoming things, Roman Reigns should get the Warrior
That's
Award.
That's not a bad shout, to be fair.
God damn it, the man beat cancer last year.
In like ridiculous times, too.
Yeah, so
like he got diagnosed in like
October
and was back from March or something.
He was back before Mania. He wrestled
at Mania. Like that is ridiculous. Like
yeah.
No, I'd totally be up for Roman getting it. But oh Jesus, if Roman gets it, then he's definitely winning at Mania. Whoever he's facing, doesn't matter. He could be wrestling God himself.
You could have it, and if he's wrestling the Fiend, just have the Fiend attack him, but accepting the Warrior.
That's not a bad shout. That's not a bad idea, but then you run the risk of like sponsors. It's the Warrior Award, like it's the charitable.
I think the Fiend's got attacking Hogan.
He should.
By the looks of it,
fucking
should. Look at that promo.
He already made the painting,
and he said he was like, "I see you in Tampa."
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said at the end of the promo.
Yeah. I love the Goldberg promo. The very first Goldberg promo where he was like, "See you later, Bill."
Yeah.
He's like making everyone aware that his name is Bill.
Yeah.
I know
he's
my
like,
name.
"Oh, Billy."
I know my name is also Billy, but it's not a tough sounding name, is it?
See you later, Bill.
Bill, I see ya, Bill.
Yeah.
I loved it as well actually in the Hulk Hogan one. It was like the following message has been sponsored by this.
Oh, that was class. It was so good.
Yeah.
Because we're talking and the place went nuts. That's Undisputed Era.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
What's NWO?
Fuck.
It's just a slow down version of Undisputed Era.
It's
no, fuck. That's Undisputed Era.
They're very similar.
Yeah.
I'll play it. I know the tune in my head, but I can't.
No, it's Undisputed Era again. I don't know.
Hold on, that goes up.
Pull it up, Jack.
You'd probably be taken down for copyright now, but
just play a tiny bit. Just the opening. Could be anything. This could be any music. I don't know what this music is.
That's
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah. Yeah, he should attack Hogan. Fuck it. Yeah. Any news you want to talk about, Jack?
Not really. It's been a kind of slow week.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
No, it's been a slow enough week now in terms of news. Shelton Benjamin signed a new contract, a 5-year deal.
Jesus, it is a slow week.
Effectively,
Shelton Benjamin's in the headlines.
Effectively ending his career now at WWE.
He should, yeah, probably will be like. He is like, isn't he like 42?
Good for him.
Joe, what's mad? Bobby Fish is 43 years old.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah.
That's mad.
What's the MVP is signed on as producer.
The producer, yeah.
And
apparently has like a talent to kind of like in a Drew McIntyre situation. To go out and make someone look strong, basically.
Yeah. Matt Hardy.
Fair play to him because he deserves it.
Yeah. Matt Hardy. Is he gone from WWE? Is he not?
I don't know.
Sure.
A lot. See, he was rumors as like the reason that they're having like like how he got concertoed like last week, and then it was meant to be him being written off, and then he came back this week and got concertoed again.
Yeah.
Apparently, not apparently because this is speculation, but like people are suggesting that this is because he could be AEW bound, and like the Ambrose thing, they're just trying to fucking make him look terrible.
Yeah, well, like you're feeding into it because if you keep giving him these concussions with the concerto, he'll just turn back into Broken Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's literally writing a story. Like.
Yeah.
Do you think he is the exalted one for the Dark Horse?
I'll tell you now, AEW don't even know who the exalted one is.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that like it was like they were asked like
it was 100% going to be Marty,
yeah. And they were and Matt was like, no, it was never going to be him. Who?
No, it was 100% going to be Marty.
Martin Skull. Who? No, it was definitely gonna be Marty for fuck's sake. Could be Brody Lee.
Yeah.
Could be. He's an outsider.
I think if Matt is a free agent, it will be Matt.
It works for Matt.
See, the thing is, if Matt leaves, I think he has a 90-day clause.
But is it no compete? Could he turn up and do promos like?
You know, it's still on a competitor's television. You won't be able to.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like it doesn't have to happen. Like they don't have to do it now.
Yeah.
Like,
see, Jeff is still signed for another year because his contract was over,
and it got extended.
Yeah, well, it froze when he got injured.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
but
he's back. He's due back soon, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently he's been training at the PC.
Interesting.
Speaking of which, training at the PC, someone was training at the PC this week, Jack.
Oh God, yeah, I know where you're going.
The next big WWE champion, former UFC light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz, was training at the Performance Center and has since been confirmed by WWE that he was there.
Like, did they not watch TNA 10 years ago?
Please don't let this be a thing.
I'm just waiting to open my phone in 3 days' time and be like, Stephen Bonner is now training at the PC. I'm like, no. Chuck Liddell.
Like, I have nothing against like people crossing over from MMA and wrestling, like.
Yeah.
But like, Tito Ortiz is not one of those guys.
20 years ago.
Plus, he's a dick. Plus,
yeah.
I just really don't like Tito Ortiz.
20 years ago would have been okay, but.
Yeah, when he was in his prime, yeah, but like.
Yeah. What age is he now?
45, I think.
Yeah.
Mid-40s, I think. He's not that old because when he was at his prime, he was just really young. Like he was one of the young ones.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a good 10 years between him and Chuck.
And Ken Shamrock. What is Ken Shamrock?
Ken Shamrock's like 56. See what Shamrock tweeted out today. Actually,
what?
He was like, Randy Orton's the best in the world. I would love to wrestle him. and he was like, Randy Orton should be champion. He loves Randy Orton.
I just pictured Ken just sitting at home, just watching Orton matches on loop.
RKO.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd love to work with Randy Orton someday. That's never going to happen, Ken.
You never know.
Yeah.
Never say never in this business.
Anything can happen in the WWE. But do you remember 2 years ago, or nearly 3 years now, actually, when remember when Matt Hardy showed up in Ring of Honor when like the lights went out?
Yeah, with the box.
Yeah, do you remember the reaction that got?
Yeah.
How white hot Matt Hardy was.
Yeah.
Not that long ago. Like he could you could totally see it happening in AEW. Like lights go down, broken mats on the screen.
And they wrestled. That match then took place the weekend.
The day before.
The day before they debuted in they returned into WWE.
The day before.
You remember the pop that got in Orlando?
That's crazy. That's one of the biggest WrestleMania pops ever.
Oh,
it's up there, definitely up there.
So cool. So good.
Yeah, we've got 2 pay-per-views to look forward to next week. We've got Super Showdown in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
The Hoedown Showdown.
Yeah. And we've got AEW Revolution as well.
Yeah, I wonder which one's going to be better than the other.
Lethal Leap Year. As Lance Catamaran would say.
Lethal Leap Year.
But that's the thing, like, it's on February 29th.
Lance Catamaran.
I wish that was back. I wish that was back. Apparently it was coming back. Apparently they were taping stuff for it.
Really?
What, like, just, like, new wrestlers on it, like.
Yeah, like, how the fuck could you get Cena back in it?
See, I don't think he'd be in it, like. And plus Jericho wouldn't be in it.
Oh, yeah.
TJP wouldn't be in it. Like, a lot of the rest, like, I went back and watched, like, some of the episodes. Like, a lot of the people who were in it, like, aren't there anymore.
No. Rusev was nearly
Ascension are gone.
To see some fan complaining about Rusev breaking character.
Oh, because he liked Lana's Instagram. He was
and
like,
Rusev's like, that's my wife.
Yeah, he's like, that is actually my wife, though, in real life, in the world. Yeah. My Bobby. How long do you think that'll run?
It's going to that.
No, as in not this feud in itself. Like, do you think like when this feud eventually does end, Lashley and Rusev? Do you think like Lana stays with Lashley?
Nah.
Do you think she goes back to Rusev?
I think WWE just don't care.
I think they just assume that.
No, because Rusev's going to be gone.
What do you mean he's going to be gone?
Apparently he's leaving.
No, he's just on he's on. See, that's the thing. People are like, it's contractual issues have come out, right? And people automatically assume that means he's looking for his release.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not. Apparently it's like it's for money. He wants more money, like.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get it, he'll.
Well, look, they're looking to chuck fucking $700,000 at the Revival each, so he can just be like, "Hello, give me some of that money, please."
Yeah, but the Revival aren't going to stay.
Yeah, exactly. So the Revival aren't taking it. So Rusev could easily turn around and be like, "You're willing to offer them for like $1.4 million?
Yeah,
like just give me some of that."
I saw a rumor actually. We talk about Revolution. I saw a rumor that Aaron Anderson's going to turn on Cody.
Why is this a rumor? I mean, like, this has been going. This has been kind of been whispered since Aaron aligned himself with Cody, being like,
because it doesn't really make sense.
Why would you trust him?
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Oh, I hope it doesn't happen for the sense that it makes Cody look like a moron.
Yeah, well, Cody will look like a moron anyway.
What do you mean anyway? If he loses,
because he's he's that type of babyface. He's a moronic babyface.
Oh, but that's the worst. No, I don't want to be stupid. Don't be stupid, Cody.
The guy took 10 lashes.
I know.
And they was going through a cage.
That was heroic. That was heroic, Jack.
No, that's stupid.
It's not. It was one of the conditions. He had to do it.
He owns the goddamn company.
He doesn't own it. He's an EVP.
But he runs it.
He has an imaginary position. Yeah. Yeah, we've got Revolution next week. They should start announcing matches for that because there's only 4 and it's next week.
Yeah.
And like two of them aren't guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because like one is being decided tonight, and that's the tag title match, and one is Cody MJF, which may not happen if Cody doesn't meet all the.
Yeah. And one is Dustin and fucking
Jake Hager. A dream match.
A dream match that happened on main event on Christmas Day.
Yeah, goddamn. Apparently we're getting Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin.
That'd be cool.
That'd be a good match.
I'm okay with that.
They got pulled from. Apparently, they were meant to wrestle at WrestleCon, and AEW pulled it because they want to wait till Revolution. Like,
Oh, interesting.
yeah,
Interesting. Right, so we leave it there. We don't have much more to.
I suppose there's not much.
discuss.
We'll be back with more stuff next week because we've got 2 pay-per-views to predict next week. So yeah, we'll try to aim. We aim for this day next week because it's Thursday is Super Showdown. So
Yeah.
we'll have to. We'll aim. It'll be.
I'll try my best.
It'll be Wednesday at the latest, and potentially before then.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You've all been so cool. So yeah, stay tuned for our predictions.
How cool was that? Michael Cole at WrestleMania.
How cool was that?
We leave it there.
Shut up.